IPV attracts, based on their current network and the reputation in the market, they attract very good startup companies to come and do the evaluation with IPV for getting funding. The process of due diligence, shortlisting, selection, funding, as well as the review is very robust, and they follow a very standardized practice, and they look at each and every aspects on a regular basis. That is something very assuring that somebody is taking care of the requirements and ensure that if startup is not doing well, they know how to guide them to move in a right path or the right direction. But besides the due diligence, if you look at when you are putting your fund, the valuation is very important. How do you do the valuations? There's a big expert team within IPV. They look at each and every valuations and then come out to the right price which they can offer to us. If I remember correctly, out of almost 9,000 odd startups they have evaluated till now, they have allowed us to look at startups which are less than 160, where we can look at doing some investments. So look at the ratio. It is in fact less than 1% startups they finally shortlist and give us an opportunity to look at those startups. And if in case we are satisfied based on our technology, our skill, we start investing. So I was very happy that based on my skill, I started investing after getting this kind of multiple shortlisting of startups. Also, if I look at the IPV tech, the other important aspects of IPV focus and support is taking care of the legal due diligence processes and tax requirements. This is very critical because this is a much bigger headache in any startup investments in India and outside. So IPV takes care of end to end. So if I want to summarize in what way IPV helps us, the differentiation comes in the process of due diligence, shortlisting and funding. The other key difference is in the review process. It's very diligent. There are expert committees from investor side who also come and help the startup based on the need and based on the requirement of the company. The third important thing is valuation. And the fourth important thing I see, the process of exit. When to exit, at what time, at what valuations. So there are multiple calls happens and we get expert opinions for the right timing for exit from the startup. But this end-to-end process is really good, and I'm happy that I'm connected to IPV and I'm an investor. Thank you very much. I'm an angel investor. I invest in multiple startups. With IPV, I have invested in many startups, and in similar funds, I do continue to invest in funds. The key differentiators IPV brings out is their processes, the robustness, and the expert committees who are part of IPV, as well as the committees which are formed, taking investors who are experts in different fields, different domains, and different geographies. So the differentiation of IPV among other VC firms would remain with their due diligence process, the valuation process. Well, besides that, let me touch upon a little bit on the legal and compliance aspects and the tax aspects. This is one of the differentiators. The customer service is really good. You can reach them at any point of time and you get very prompt response from them. The IPV app, which is there in the internet, is supposed to be and is called as one of the best app in the world for startup investment. I'm happy that I'm dealing with this kind of companies which offers me this kind of app with all best features. Then besides actually doing investment, IPP also is a very good platform for learning, for knowledge sharing, as well as understanding the innovative practices followed by other startups. This knowledge sharing forums, learning forums, is a great input for us for our learning on a regular basis. And we are getting a chance to learn different aspects, different domains, different geographies, different products, and many different areas. So the different financial matrices also. So if I look at end-to-end, the differentiations are very high. If I compare with my experience going through startup funding with many other VC firms, IPP stands out, and I'm sure they will continue to do that. I've already invested in 38 odd startups with the help of IPV, through IPV, and also I've already committed to 6 more. So I'm sure my journey will continue and I'll remain as a IPV investor for a longer period of time. Thank you very much.